What's up, everyone? George Leeman here with MuscleMasochist.com. I wanted to put out a video for you guys that didn't have a whole lot to do with lifting, but obviously it applies to lifting as well. But it's mostly just general advice, and it helps me out incredibly. And I'm going to go ahead and say it would help anyone out, honestly, who isn't already practicing this. Basically, as you guys know, whatever you think about is kind of what you're drawing to you. And first, I'm going to give you two examples of this. You see people that seemingly don't have very much going for them. You see people that don't have a life necessarily that you would want to live. However, sometimes those people are like incredibly upbeat, incredibly happy. They're always having like a good time, seemingly. They get along very well with other people. They never really have bad news or bad things to tell you. They're just always seemingly quite positive about things, even if things aren't going great for them. This is the kind of person you want to be. Now, I'm not saying things shouldn't be going great for you and you should be fine with that. I am, however, saying things not going great for you is not a good reason to sit around moping, being unhappy, constantly bringing it up, and stuff like that. I personally believe that whatever you think about is what you're drawing to you. If you're thinking about negative things, you're drawing more negative things. If you're thinking about positive things, you're drawing positive things to yourself. If you're always thinking about making progress, progressing, moving ahead, etc., chances are you always are. Unless you're thinking of it from the wrong perspective. If you're going, man, I hope I don't fail, man, this is going to be really hard, man, I hope, etc., etc., that's not the way that you're going to succeed. You're going to succeed by believing in yourself, not being worried about failure. You're going to succeed by positively assuming that you can do things, by thinking positively about what you're trying to accomplish, rather than fear of failure. Fear of failure is thinking of failure. Okay? You don't want to sit around worrying. You don't want to sit around thinking, what if I fail? What if I fail? What if I fail? What if things are hard? What if things are hard? Because that's going to make things harder for you. If you sit around telling yourself, man, life is fucking miserable, this is super hard, everything's going terribly, my girlfriend's fucking terrible, my friends suck, I suck, I'm a terrible piece of shit, I hate myself, etc., etc., you're bringing more of that to you. You're bringing worse things. If you're always thinking negatively, everything's negative. If you're in a bad mood already, stubbing your toe is like, that's the fucking end of it, man. That's like, holy shit. You're in a bad mood and you stub your toe, the fucking world comes to an end. You're in a great mood and you stub your toe, you laugh it off. You see what I'm saying? If you're always focused on the positive, you're constantly seeing more positive. If you wake up in the morning and you're the kind of person who goes, I feel great, I can't wait for breakfast, I'm going to go to school, I'm going to go to work, and I get to see all my friends, or I get to do something I like, I'm so lucky to have my health, I can't wait to get to the gym today, I can't wait to do all these things that I'm really looking forward to doing, to be a more successful person, whatever it is you like doing, whatever it is you look forward to, whatever it is that you can be happy about, okay? There are people that can't walk. If they were you, they'd be fucking ecstatic. There are people that, can't see. If they could see, they'd be fucking ecstatic. And these are things that we all take for granted all the time. All the time. We never sit back and go, man, I have my health. Man, I have my family, I have my girlfriend, I have my brother. We only wait until we don't have those things, and then we complain. We go, oh, fucking life is so hard and so unfair and so terrible. And of course, thinking that way, you're focused on the negative. You're just going to keep seeing more negative. And you're going to bring more negative shit to yourself. That's just absolutely the way it is. I can wake up every day and go, I have a sales-oriented job. Fucking I'd much rather get like a certain amount of money every month that I can for sure have. Or I can wake up every day and go, holy shit, I get to do something I love, and I get to work from home doing it, and I get to fucking help other people succeed and have a better life, which is going to be more useful to me, which is going to be more useful to other people. Sitting around and moping and going, things are so terrible because of this, or going, holy shit, how lucky am I to have this situation. And when you have the how lucky am I thought process, you only find more awesome things. When you go, man, I'm fucking so happy that Subway has like $5 footlongs, like, oh my god, this is my favorite sub, I can't wait to eat this shit. Oh my god, fantastic. If anything else comes on top of that, it's like, oh oh my goodness, things are so wonderful. Like they threw in a free bag of chips because it's like Special Wednesday or some shit like that. You're gonna be like on top of the world. Whereas if you go and you're like fucking $5 for a sandwich, I had to work like 45 minutes for this $5 doing a job that I fucking hate. Oh, now they give me a bag of chips, so my life is fucking better now. Cool, I'm gonna go home and like eat and go to sleep or something. Obviously, one of those is gonna put you in a much more positive, much better mood than the other, and one's just gonna keep building on itself. Things build on themselves. You ever notice how when you're angry, you just keep getting angrier until like you focus on something else or completely change your mood? You have to learn how to completely change what you're thinking about. You have to learn how to completely redirect how you feel into a positive way for best results in any way in life. An example of this might be, let's say, you're in a terrible mood, you just got in a fight with your girlfriend, everything's fucking crap. Why do I even work? Why do I even bother? Why do I even do anything? I might as well just fucking like lay in bed because like this isn't the life I want to live. This is fucking bullshit. Okay, hold on a second. What did you get in a fight about? Is it even important? Do they make you happy the other 98, 99% of the time? Do you have a job where you're like in air conditioning? Or even if you fucking, there's always a positive way to look at it. You know what I mean? There's always a positive spin that you can put on shit. It's all about the story you tell yourself. If you tell yourself everything sucks, everything sucks. If you tell yourself everything's great, everything's great. Because you're going to think of the great things or you're going to think of the things that suck. So choose to think of the great things. Choose to stay positive. Because when you're positive, you keep a positive outlook and you're looking for other positive things too, and it keeps building on itself. So whenever you're feeling negative, whenever things are hard for you, whenever things seem to be going shitty and you're sitting around bitching to yourself, bitching to other people, going through all the things that are hard for you and blah blah blah, sit back and remember the things that you do have, the things that are good for you, the things that you are very fortunate to have, and think of that. Think of those things, because that's where you should be. That's how you're going to be happy. That's how you're going to be successful. That's how you're going to move forwards to other better things in life. There are some people who would look at the life that I live. You know what? No, let's not even do that. I'm going to tell you guys a story. When I was somewhere between 11 and 20, 11 years old and 20 years old, I used to dream of one day being able to be as good as everyone else. I used to dream of one day being as good as everyone else was at school. Of one day having myself some kind of like fat, subpar looking girlfriend. Of one day driving a $500 or $1,000 car, but it's my car and I can drive. I wanted the things that everyone else already had, and that was my dream. It was my dream to be as good as other people, to be in the same grade if I failed or some shit, have as many friends as other people, to just not be less than everyone. To just not be less. To walk into Walmart and have the person standing next to me that's, some 4'2" guy that weighs like 500 pounds that's wearing a $3 t-shirt that's stained with grease and something, and he's walking in there. He drove there in his car, and he has a wife with him that loves him and possibly kids, and he has a job and shit. I didn't even have those things, and I was jealous of everyone. I wanted what everyone else had. Just the most basic, oh my God, life would be so amazing if I just had the most basic shit. And because of that, because I didn't have what everyone else had, because of that, I sat around, everything's fucking terrible, everything's crap, everything's so hard, I'll never have it. And so what happened is I had to go through years of having a shitty life before I started to succeed and started on a path towards happiness, before I realized that I too could have the life that I wanted to have. And so as soon as I got a car, and I got a girlfriend, and I was, oh my God, this is the best thing ever. And I started making money. Not a lot of money, but money. Wasn't even doing something I liked. But oh my God, how lucky I am to make money. And to have a car. And to have a girlfriend. And to be able to work out and lift weights and I'm strong. Oh my God, this is the best thing in the world. And it built on itself. It built on itself and it built on itself until my life just slowly, gradually got better and better and better. And right now, I feel like I'm one of the luckiest people that have ever lived by far. One of the luckiest people that have ever lived by far. I love what I do for work. I love my friends. I have my family's around. I have my health. I do my favorite shit all the time. But I have to tell you, there's someone out there right now who'd look at my life and they go, man, that's fucking terrible. That's just the worst. I would hate my life so much. Like, oh my God, that's just miserable as fuck. Holy shit, it's terrible. He has to eat tons all the time and it's like not healthy and he has to work out. Like, that's fucking super hard to do. And like, oh my God, he lives in like a 2-bedroom, 2-bath house. Like, I have like so many bedrooms or so many, like whatever the fuck. There's people out there that would be unhappy being me. And I used to just want to be like everyone else. So if you have a positive mindset, more positive stuff will come to you. You will appreciate things, and be positive. Don't sit around being negative, because you can take someone's dream life and shit on it. Or you can take your life that you don't think is very good and improve it drastically, all by how you look at it, all by what you think of, all by how positive or negative you say all the time. And this has done absolutely wonders for me and other people who could live by this rule, live by the rule of being able to change your thoughts, what you're thinking of. My teacher used to say, don't think of zebras. You're probably thinking of zebras, right? I'd be like, of course, you mentioned zebras. It's like impossible not to. You have to literally learn how to completely change your thought process when you're feeling negative, when everything seems shitty, and focus on the positive things. And if you can do that, your life will be much better in whatever way you decide. You can make any situation better if you choose to do that. As always, guys, I hope you benefited some from this video. I hope this helps some of you. Maybe some of you needed to hear this, and that would make me really happy. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe, and check out musclemasochist.com for online coaching, approved products, apparel, and stuff like that. And as always, guys, stay tuned for more.